3-point game. 5 triples for Auburn in the second half, just 1 in half number 1. Schuler again, count it!
Run in the opening half. Skylar Mays turned his ankle, number 4 in white, but looks just fine. Schuler, pull up. Would like to see him play downhill a little bit more. Who's going to get in front of that? He only
Hadim C 6'10", 240.
C would like to see that all day long.
Code transfers, they are hoping to get a little more out of him this year. Here's Schuler full throttle, leading the way, and gets it to back.
Him badly. This is not an Ole Miss team with a lot of depth.
Schuler wants people to know he's not just a one-dimensional three-point shooter. There's Schuler on the attack. Schuler Euro steps and lays it in.
James does. He causes all sorts of problems. Again, deep in the shot clock. Schuler. Luxury that Calipari enjoys, and you got Quickly, who can now move over to Tyree. Tough.
Started by Stewart. Breein turns the corner.
big shot.
And I think this is really the thing that is going to... He was fabulous. We're breaking it all down for you today, folks.
We'll get some soccer talk in
tough, too.
Tyree thought about it. 8-minute shed. Schuler, the jump much faster.
Schuler looking to get all the way to the rim.
Tough finish. Well, that the Rebels seem to have over the Auburn Tigers.
Schuler floats it in.
Instant lost his footing, almost walked with it. Here's Schuler. Stationary.
Right, you can put him on one other guy on the other team, and you probably shut him out.
I just think stepping into those starring roles as seniors, Samir Dowdy coming up with some big plays.
Schuler back to Schuler. Schuler with the scoop and the... Yeah, Joe, you've been around basketball longer than I have, and certainly at a higher level than I have, but I've always kind of maintained that everything looks...
Without a shoe. Let's see if he might have traveled on the sock slip.
The shoe is posting up. Mid-post left, I think.
There's a fantastic job for us. Gave Chris a shot early in his career, got him with the Tennessean. And I was listening to the Jeff Pearlman's podcast earlier, and he played. Tennessee goes 1-2-2 again. Schuler takes it all the way. Rick Barnes is not
to affect the shot. Schuler got it.
The lob over the top. And the
ball and then blew by everybody. And now Ole Miss creates the turnover.
SEC has done a great job with this tournament, really creating a bowl game type experience for these players, and so they're going to be excited, despite the recent news as it relates to what's going to happen moving forward.
6 and 11 in conference play. Here's Schuler down the lane. Nice spin. A little reverse.
Schuler. Up and under. Float.
You had all halftime to figure yours out.
Schuler.
And hurt their team, man, this time of the year.
Devontae Shuler.
Not a lot at the bottom in about most offensive categories.
Schuler splitting the defenders, and this time Ole Miss turns the table. Second.
I would like to see Ole Miss try and get in transition so he can get in space, but when you're taking the ball out of the net on free throws and layups, it's tough to get out in transition.
Nice roll down the lane.
Stolen by Schuler against Bryant. 6.
And message sent, message received.
Schuler. Ole Miss needs him to make that, and he does.
Turned to Will Wade and said, "My bad." And we all know that it's your bad. You're on the road and you're firing up a three without the ball ever trying to get inside the teeth of the defense.
Schuler left open and
signed up for every basketball game that we have. I'm sure.
Schuler.
I bet Chad Pruitt's ready for that thing to be over.
He sure is.
I'm talking like a dad.
On the floor now. Kick into the corner to Schuler. Well challenged. That was really a good closeout, but bare new pavilion, still real new. He got in early foul trouble. Picked up his second personal foul 3 minutes in.
Beg your pardon, K.J. Buffin also had a foul earlier for Ole Miss, so one foul apiece. Entirety of SEC play, and then the addition of Matthew Moyer.
Be a great defensive team.
Pretty nice matchup outside between Tyree and Weatherspoon.
Look at that. As a Commodore last Saturday. Because of depth on the bench, some other guys play.
Went off the scouting report, said you got to make Mark Smith put it on the floor, see if he can move and get a shot.
37% three-point shooter is Mark Smith. Schuler. Buffin thought about it.
You will?
Yeah, they do.
Ole Miss made it very interesting at the start of the second half. Devontae Shuler has had a...
Speaking of Tennessee, pretty cool moment in Knoxville before the game today. As Santiago Vescovi surprised by his family. They all made the trip from Uruguay.
Team walked into this building. Ole Miss beat them. A 15-point lead nearing halftime. C makes it. Leader connected on his first basket. It's a 9-0 run. A steal. Schuler hits last January in this building. It has felt for much of conference play that Ole Miss was ready to spark. Hits in. Got another!
7-second differential, game clock to shot clock. Tyree leaves it off for Schuler. Mid-range jumper in.
Now the Rebels want to run. Schuler pulls up just beyond the free throw line.
And Kevin Durant, of all people, jumped in the discussion. And Kevin Durant said, wait a second.
In a row, Vanderbilt has lost 6 straight. Devontae Shuler on the drive, lobs it to Hadim C, and he banks it in.
2 paint touches. Finds Schuler. Schuler hits the triple.
Inside, Hadim.
He wasn't going to shoot it. There, they trusted him, got it to him. That's
inside to Buffin.
In order to make that pass to the corner for a 3.
Schuler blows by the defense.
I think they're trying to choke the game down today against LSU. Well done.
Unfortunately, K.J. Buffin couldn't handle it. Now a 4-on-2. Schuler, 3. Knocks it down.
I would say there'll be a 3 on Selection Sunday.
You don't want... When you're not really a good defender at all, Beth, you at least got to be tough.
Yes.
And you can't slide laterally.
Schuler probing. Skip pass into the corner. Wide open 3 on the way.
5. Good drive.
Rebels are looking for their second signature win. I mentioned that Penn State victory back in November.
Here's Schuler. Miller running with him. Schuler all the way.
Advantage, and now they're at a closeout position, recovering, which gives your offensive players the advantage.
Bring in Tyree. 21 in the first half.
That was on the heels of a great come-from-behind win. Nice shooting the basketball. There's a steal by Buffin. Should be an easy one for Schuler as he lays it in.
For folks that don't know, check that out.
There's the lead. 15 of 32 on the year from behind the arc.
That's what you'd expect. He shoots 2, makes 1.
There's Devontae. Better than 20. Nothing different tonight. In this game, Kamar Baldwin has 22 points. Ole Miss's 5 starters have got pass.
Sloppy. That's a play they usually execute, too. That was set for a backdoor cut.
Schuler. Great effort for them to get down to campus and make some of the road trips like they have here. His father, Jeffrey, is with him. We got a chance to meet him. And so he is here.
Back over to White for 3. No. Here comes Schuler. Schuler off the glass. Now kicks to Flowers. Steal by Schuler. Schuler goes coast.
Western Michigan's on the little 2-3 zone defense.
Hunter to Schuler. Nice fake off the glass.